Welcome to this tutorial from the library. In this tutorial, I am going to demonstrate how to navigate the new online bookstore at Frontier and how to see what ebooks the library has to offer. The new bookstore goes live to students on August 17th. The online bookstore is managed by a third party, ecampus.com, which has partnered with Frontier to provide a seamless experience for our students. The library does not directly manage the bookstore, nor are students required to purchase from it, but it is a convenient place to view the required and optional resources for each course. You can preview course materials without logging in, but if you decide to purchase from the Frontier bookstore, you will be asked to log in with your school account. This school account will be the same Microsoft credentials that you use to log in to many other things at Frontier, so this step should go smoothly. Now that I'm signed in, I'd like to point out some important features of your dashboard in the bookstore. The digital bookshelf will be where your ebook purchases show up if you decide to purchase that format from the bookstore. You can also manage your rentals and returns from the dashboard, or contact customer service if you have any issues with your purchases or rentals. From your dashboard, you can click on the header to get back to the screen where you can look up your course materials. I'm going to click on the Shop by Courses button to show you a couple of example classes. The first drop-down menu is where you choose your term. This is our first term with eCampus as our vendor, so we only have one term available. Then you will select the department and course number. Many students begin their coursework with a PC course. PC stands for Program Core, so to see those courses, you will need to scroll down. I'm going to select PC 701 as one of my courses, as it is a foundational course for many students. And then I'm going to select F&P 700 as my other example course. On the next screen, the courses will be displayed in alphabetical order. For F&P 700, there is a note above the first required textbook. Some courses will require additional materials that are not available for purchase through the bookstore. For example, F&P 700 has a note about the LNEC modules, and it states that more information will be given in the course itself on how to purchase those modules. Scrolling down, we come to the first required textbook for the course, Hamrick Advanced Practice Nursing. All the information you would need to purchase this book elsewhere is provided, such as the title, edition, and ISBN number. To the right, you can see the multiple rental or purchase options available through the bookstore. The rental, buy used, and buy new options refer to physical books. The digital option is an individual ebook purchase. Marketplace options are third-party sellers not affiliated with eCampus. There might be some good deals available, but exercise caution when using marketplace options, as you might have limited customer service options through those sellers. The next required textbook for this course has a red note from the library above the image. The library notes in red will let you know what type of access the library has to this book. In the case of this health policy book, the library was only able to procure a one-user access model, which means only one FNU user can be in the ebook at any one time. This is a restrictive model, so even though the library does have access to this book, it is recommended you either rent or purchase a copy of this book for yourself. We will see some other ebook access models as we continue through the list of materials for these two courses. The next required book is the APA manual. The library note says that the library has unlimited access to this title, so if you feel comfortable using ebooks, you would not need to purchase this title. I'll show you how to access the library's ebooks in just a few minutes. Moving on to the next course, PC 701, we can take a look at the required textbooks and their library notes. For example, this one on motivational interviewing has an unlimited access model, like the APA manual we looked at above, so you wouldn't need to buy this book. By contrast, the health promotion book does not have any library notes, so you would need to rent or purchase this book. The next book on health equity has a 3-user access model. The 3-user access model allows 3 FNU users to access the ebook at any one time. Even with the more expansive 3-user access model, you may want to rent or purchase your own copy. Moving down further, we start to encounter some optional textbooks. In general, you do not need to buy the optional textbooks, especially if the library has any sort of access to it, unless you just really want the book. So now that we've explored the bookstore, let's see how these same courses look in the course reading system. The course reading system can be accessed through the left side navigation in your Canvas courses once you start class, or you can always access it from the library's homepage or the portal. I'm going to use the access point on the library's homepage. From the library's homepage, scroll down and click on the button for course readings. At the time of this recording, the fall term wasn't available yet, so I'm going to use the summer term book list as an example. First, let's look at FMP 700. At the top, you will see a note from the library explaining ebook access at Frontier, followed by the required textbooks for the course. You can see the same notes regarding limited user access as you did in the bookstore. Books with unlimited access, like the APA manual, do not have a note in the course reading system. You just click on the link to access the book. We can go back to the book list to see how the materials for PC 701 look in the course reading system. As expected, if the book has an active hyperlink, then you should be able to access the book, keeping in mind that there might be limits on the number of users that can open the book at one time. Any books without an active hyperlink, like the health promotion book, will need to be purchased or rented. Hopefully this tutorial has helped you feel more comfortable navigating the online bookstore and the course readings list to determine what books you need to buy each term. If you have any questions, you are always welcome to contact the library for help. Thanks!